The crown competition is reaching its climax at the top of the majestic Mercedes Tower, where excitement crackles in the air like static electricity. The grand hall is filled with spectators, each one eager to witness the outcome of this fierce contest. Inside a lavish room, Elfaria's closest friend and assistant, Sarissa, enters with a determined look. She's on a mission to seek advice, but upon finding Elfaria sleeping peacefully, her hair dancing gently in the breeze, Sarissa can't help but roll her eyes. With a mix of exasperation and motherly affection, she gives Elfaria a firm slap, waking her from her slumber. Stop sulking and act like a proper Magiavander, Sarissa insists, her tone both sharp and caring. She chastises Elfaria for her habit of gazing down from the tower, seemingly lost in her own thoughts while neglecting the responsibilities that come with her title.
You're teasing me! Naughty, naughty!
Though slightly annoyed, Elfaria lets the comment slide, her demeanor frivolous as she responds, "Get to the point, Sarissa." Sarissa wastes no time in presenting a list of candidates for this year's Grand Magic Festival. Her excitement is palpable as she highlights one name, Julius Reinberg. With impressive stats and a bright future, he appears to be a perfect fit for Elfaria's successor. Elfaria listens attentively, acknowledging that Julius indeed has potential. Meanwhile, the ground floor is a whirlwind of activity as the arena buzzes with anticipation. Mike, the commentator, announces that the Crown Festival has reached its final stage, focusing on the tense standoff between Will and Julius. The stakes couldn't be higher. Whoever claims the crown first will win the competition. With 3 members of Julius's squad standing against Will, the odds are clearly not in his favor. As Julius creates an intricate rose from ice, he smugly expresses his delight that Will chose to face him before the festival ends. "If you hadn't, I wouldn't have felt satisfied winning," he boasts, revealing that Will's humiliation is his true objective. With a dramatic flair, Julius kicks off the battle, enveloping the arena in a thick smoke screen. He knows that Will's greatest strengths lie in his agility and footwork, both of which are compromised in this obscured environment. However, what Julius doesn't realize is that Will has spent years training tirelessly in the dungeons, sharpening his senses to an extraordinary level. Though he cannot perceive magic, he can detect even the faintest shifts in his surroundings. As the 3 members of Julius's squad converge on him from different directions, Will effortlessly dodges their attacks, his movements fluid and precise. Just when he believes he has the upper hand, he detects a 4th presence, causing a flicker of uncertainty. Determined to regain control, Will uses his iron gauntlets to disperse the smoke, only to be met by several illusions of Julius, leaving the audience in stunned silence. "Didn't even move from my spot," the real Julius taunts, as one of his clones rushes toward Will, exploding and encasing him in ice. The spectators gasp, realizing the stakes have risen significantly. Edward, observing from the sidelines, recognizes the spell as one of Elfaria's secret techniques from the Ars Weiss series. The tension in the arena mounts as Will grapples with the realization of Julius wielding such advanced magic. Trapped and bewildered, Will fights against the ice. He recognizes the spell as Ars Weiss but cannot fathom how Julius managed to execute it. Julius, enjoying the moment, laughs and claims to be the most talented of the new generation.
Hackerman.
Albus Vina is nothing special, he boasts, believing he can steal Elfaria's legacy for himself. Will, now infuriated, shatters the ice, imprisoning him. "Thanks for the cool down," he quips, charging at Julius. Fueled by rage, he retaliates with a flurry of attacks, but Julius quickly counters with his ice spells. Undeterred, Will uses the initial ice spell as a cover, expertly maneuvering behind Julius's lackeys to take them out. The crowd erupts in cheers as Mike enthusiastically comments on the unexpected turn of events. Will's victory seems inevitable as he sidesteps Julius's spells, slicing through the clones with precision. The stakes heighten as Will delivers a taunt, claiming that Julius's Ars Weiss is far from perfect. Realizing that he's losing control, Julius tries to regain his footing, but Will's mastery of his blade proves overwhelming. With every calculated movement, Will dismantles the illusions one by one, showcasing his incredible skill and agility. The spectators are on the edge of their seats, captivated by the unfolding drama. In a bold move, Will hurls Julius's sword aside, approaching him barehanded. Panic washes over Julius as he desperately calls for his clones, but they fail to respond. With a single punch, Will knocks Julius out cold, leaving the audience in a state of shocked silence. Cheers erupt as Mike shouts, "Who would have thought a no-talent could take down a genius?" Iris celebrates Will's victory, while Rosti remains in disbelief, struggling to comprehend what just transpired. Even Colette and Scion, who have been somewhat absent, react to the stunning turn of events with disbelief. Unexpectedly, Wignall comes in the stadium and reaches for that shiny crown and finally owning it. Will is shocked, and the crowd erupts. As the fireworks explode in the sky, marking the end of the competition, Sarissa turns to Elfaria, informing her that the crown games have concluded. Yet, Elfaria's mind drifts to darker thoughts, pondering whether there exists a spell capable of erasing memories. Sarissa, ever the pragmatist, reminds her that they're in a fantasy realm, not a superhero movie. But what about a memory-wiping spell? Elfaria's anxiety heightens as she realizes the implications of her past with Will becoming widely known. She never intended to bully him. Rather, she wanted to keep him close. Meanwhile, back in the arena, Scion's anger flares at the sight of Will's triumph over Julius. He vows to become stronger, determined to defeat Will and reclaim his pride. Colette approaches Will, concern etched on her face as she apologizes for not being able to win the festival. Will reassures her, emphasizing that her safety is their top priority. As the dust settles from the battle, the implications of Will's victory loom large. Stay connected, like and subscribe for more fun recaps on One and Only Endless Recaps.